I knew this was going to be a great estate sale because as soon as I walked in, I noticed these Jello Jiggler egg molds, and these sell for really good money. This is a used price, $15 for one. I'm probably going to ask about $25 for each, and I have 3 of them. They had a ton of other brand new molds, and they don't really sell too well. I checked them out on eBay, and the sell-through rate was just really low. There was a lot of competition. Even though most of them were new inside the house, I decided to pass on all the other Jello molds. Now, I did pick up these ice trays just because they're that avocado green. I thought for sure that they would sell. I didn't look them up. I probably should have. There are none sold and one listed for $12. So I'll probably undercut that price because obviously people don't want to pay $12 for them, or they would have already sold. I noticed the Dixie cups on the bottom shelf here, and there's even a dispenser. So I'm probably going to lot these all up, plus throw in some more that I have at home that I don't have listed. These 3-ounce Dixie cups have been discontinued, so I'm sure the price is just going to go up and up on these as they get more scarce.
Getting them for $1. Almost got enough to make a circle on their full box. No biggie if you can't. Nope, $2 is fine.
It took me a second, but this is Chuck E. Cheese, so I went ahead and picked this up. There aren't too many comps, but I'm probably going to price this somewhere around $8. And I don't mind picking up these lower priced items at the sale just because I know they are pricing stuff very cheap. I heard her giving prices out on the driveway when I was walking in. These fiber optic flowers can be good sellers. I didn't pick this one up. The last one I picked up, I sold for $100, but it took me about 6 to 7 months to sell it, and I didn't want to pick that one up and hold on to it. I have sold that elf magnet before, so I went ahead and picked that up. I believe I sold it for $8. So again, not anything that is making me a ton of money, but a bunch of smaller items that will add up, especially when you hear how much I paid at the very end. And I'm really trying to focus on smaller items that are easy to ship and easy to store right now. I think I'm to the point in my eBay selling career where I just don't want to ship the big items anymore. Now, I don't sell clothes, but I was checking these out for my Whatnot show I'm having tomorrow, but they were priced just a little too high. Weird sells on eBay all the time, and I thought these puppets were very odd looking. I looked at the tag inside, and they are by a company that is native to Michigan, so they weren't selling. Vintage towels used to sell very well for me, and I've been sitting on some for probably about 8 to 12 months now, so I think I'm also going to stray away from the vintage towels unless they are a higher end brand and I can get a nice lot of them all together. I hit the mother load at this table. I got some really cool items. This is a table that everybody who was in this room just walked by. Nobody took the time to look at these items. So the first thing that I see is that Masters of the Universe Man in Arms pencil. So I grabbed that. I got a $5 offer on it yesterday, but I countered at 11. And then I did end up picking up all 3 of these box of crayons. These are all older crayons. I'm not too sure how I'm going to list these, but I will make money on these. There's some discontinued colors in there, so I might just sell them as is and not pull out the discontinued colors. I ended up getting quite a few of those. Those are some Snoopy pencils. I probably ended up with about 6 of those. And I also found the matching colored pencils in here as well. So I kind of have a little Snoopy lot. This is a Lisa Frank pencil, brand new. Unfortunately, they're only selling for about $5. I priced mine a little bit higher because I have the only one that is that Christmas design. That was a vintage McDonald's pencil. I found a vintage Popeye olive oil pencil. And then there were a few with some characters I have never seen before. I did pick up 2 of those penguin pencils. I'll lot those together and ask about $8 for those. Now again, not items that are selling for a bunch of money, but these should sell within the first 90 days of listing. And these items are nostalgic to some people. It reminds them of their childhood. There are people who collect pencils, pens, so these definitely will sell. That orange one was a vintage Detroit Tigers pencil. I have to look at it. Most of them had the year right on them. This is the pack of Snoopy pencils that I had found, the colored pencils. I'm probably going to lot my stuff together though. I think it'll be a quicker sale if I create some lots. I also find a ton of vintage stickers. So I have 4 sheets of these holographic ones that sold for $20, and then only 1 of the other like puffy stickers. So I have quite a bit of money right there just in those stickers. I think those reflective McDonald's stickers will pay for everything that I bought today. Now I could have bought this entire box, but I did not want to get stuck with all of these pencils. I have so much inventory right now. The last thing I want to do is bring stuff into the house that I'm just going to have to donate. In total, I bought 4 of those cross pen refills, and I'm probably going to put those in a lot and ask around $30 for them. I grabbed this entire lot of vintage stickers. So stick around to the end of the video because I am going to show you guys every single item that I purchased because I kind of stopped recording after this. There is some footage of the basement, but I don't record as much and I don't show you all of the stickers that are in that stack. There's some really great ones in there. There's vintage ET, vintage Starbright, a sheet of vintage Marvel stickers. So like I said, stick around. I'll show you guys exactly what I picked up. I'm really blown away that all of this stuff is still here because it is about 11:30 and the sale opened at 9 o'clock. Now the sale is still running today. I was tempted to go back, but I'm going to stay home because I received a 40-pound box of perfume and I'm going to record that video this morning showing you guys all the perfume that I purchased, how much it's worth, and tell you about the little bit of drama I went through to get this. So that video will be out on Tuesday. I appreciate the people who saved all of these items so much. I feel like this is a generational thing and estate sales will not be like this in a couple of decades. I know when it comes time for my estate sale, I am such a minimalist, there probably won't be one. And just wait till I get down to the basement. I find a bottle of Windex that is from 1997, which means it sat around for 27 years and nobody threw it away. It just sat on a shelf in the basement. I thought this was really neat. It was a little dusty, that's why I didn't end up picking it up. I did flip it over to see if there was a maker on the bottom, but there wasn't. Had it have been a good brand, I probably would have grabbed it, cleaned it up, and listed it. I had no service in the basement, so I'm just grabbing stuff blindly. I do pick up that Pledge Grab It and the actual starter kit for it. and I do have those listed. I'll pop up what I have them listed for. Now this is the Windex No Drip, and this bottle wasn't even half full and it sold for $15. So I have this bottle, and then I also had a refill. So that was the refill, but there is a bottle with the sprayer, so I fill it up and I have a full complete bottle. I'm probably gonna list it for around $60 to $80. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna go with the pricing on that yet, just because I haven't checked Terapeak. So if one sold for $15 and it was about a third of the way full, I think I can get a decent price. Now I did pick up all of these Band-Aids, that Garfield one, and then I did pick up the Toy Story. Now this one right here, I've never heard of Popples, but somebody has this listed for $100. So mine only has about 3 Band-Aids left, I think maybe 4. So obviously I'm not gonna ask $100 for it. I'm not too sure how much I'm gonna ask for it at all right now. This is when I notice all of the hairbrushes on the other side, but I still need to go through the cleaning products. I didn't find much more. This toothbrush, brand new in the package. I went ahead and picked that up. That toothbrush is one of the lower priced ones. I have it listed for $24.99. Now I did not find any colognes or perfumes, unfortunately. I thought for sure they would have some just because of all the other beauty products that they had, but it was just not my day for perfumes. Now on top of all of the stuff that I am going to show you guys, there is one item that I cannot show you. Ironically, I just talked about this in my Bolo subscriber group. I had posted a couple of older Bolos and I found one of them at this sale, and I'll probably sell it for a little over $100. That silver top puck right there at the edge of the table, I grabbed that. It's a Redken manipulator. I thought that those were discontinued and I was very wrong. So it'll probably only sell for about $8. Now I do pick up a couple of goodie combs. The one I have in my hand is a Mebco, and then that one that I just grabbed is a goodie. It's a comb and a pick on the other side. That brush was looking really rough, so I passed on that. That was a brand new in the package Ace comb that I picked up. Now some of these are pretty dirty, but I usually just throw them in the dishwasher on the top shelf and it cleans them up really nice. I do end up grabbing that comb, and then there's a Ronald McDonald yellow one right at the back of the shot right here, and I grabbed that as well, but those are probably only going to sell for about $5. 4-hair bristle brushes can be really pricey, so whenever I find the vintage ones and they're in good shape, I pick them up, and that's what that one right there was. I'll probably ask between $15 and $30 for that one, depending on what brand it is. I wish I would have known better. I grabbed these just on a whim. I had no clue. I probably should have grabbed those 2 Monster High. Super low sell-through rate, but 2 have sold for $20. But I do grab this pumpkin. I grab that witch right there. I end up putting a strap on her from one of the other buckets. And then I grabbed the ghost. So I have a total of 4 of these, and I honestly should have grabbed every single one. But again, I had no service, so I was just taking a guess, and I only purchased 4. I was so tempted to go back this morning because there were a few items I noticed in this video that I didn't pick up that maybe I should have, but again, I have all of those perfumes and I'm just dying to open that box. It's still taped shut. I haven't even opened the box yet, so when I cut it open on camera, it'll be the first time I see any of the content, so I'm really excited to film that for you guys. Okay guys, I spent $41 total, and just these Jello jiggler molds will sell for way more. I didn't know about these. I knew they were pricing everything cheap, so I took a chance on this. I got a ton of Dixie cups. I got a Bolo down there that I just shared in my Bolo subscriber groups. A ton of vintage stickers. all of the vintage pencils and the pen refills, a bunch of vintage crayons, and the cleaning supplies that I'm not sure of because I had no service in the basement. So I think I'm gonna look a couple of these up right now. Hey guys, that was a really great sale. I bought some really cool stuff, some different stuff, and I did not spend very much money at all. So I think I want to start with the stickers because there's some really cool stickers and I just didn't show them on camera. I was trying to move through the house pretty quickly. I had, I think, 6 estate sales that I went to this day. And this wasn't even the best one. I can't wait to show you guys the other sale that I went to. But again, I'm going to start with the stickers. So other than the McDonald's ones, which I did not realize what those were worth until I was editing this video, just because I have not listed them. I have a lot of inventory right now, so I'm not going outsourcing today. I'm just going to work on videos today and getting some stuff listed. So these are Jeeper Peepers by Hallmark. A lot of the stickers were by Hallmark. So these have like the little googly eyes, and this lot I listed for $34.99. Someone has just these 2 listed for $30, and then I threw this one in, listed mine at $34.99. And I also already listed the ET stickers. So these are the ET stickers. I'll pop up how much I have them listed for. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then the Lisa Frank pencil, I listed mine for $9, even though the last one that sold like this, it wasn't this exact design, it sold for $5, but I have the only one listed, so I listed mine for $9. And then the Masters of the Universe Man-at-Arms pencil, I had to Google that. I had no idea who he was. So I Google imaged him. He is listed, He-Man sold for $5 in used condition, but there are none of these listed, none of these sold. So I listed mine for $15. I got a $5 offer again last night, and I countered at $11. He hasn't came back, he hasn't declined, so we'll see what happens. So this is a Marvel sheet. I only have 1 sheet of these, and these ones are dated 1983. And then these ones are Pinky and Panky, and these are dated 1985. And all of the sheets are the exact same for this one. Now these, I know, I checked solds and they weren't worth very much, so that's why I plan to lot some stuff together. I don't know if these are scratch and sniff. I haven't looked these ones up, but these are dated 1983 by Hallmark. I have some Looney Tunes. These ones are dated 1986. I have a really cool shirt tail lot. So there's this sheet. I have 2 sheets of those, 1 sheet of that one, and these ones are 1981 by Hallmark. Now these ones don't have a date, but I have 2 sheets of these Sesame Street, and honestly, I think I'm gonna auction these stickers off. Maybe not the Marvel. I have to look it up, but if the Marvel will sell for a little bit by itself, I'll list those separate. But I think I'm gonna end up just putting these in a lot and auctioning them off. Probably start that auction tomorrow, which is Sunday. I'll run it for a week, so it'll go Sunday to Sunday, and I'll probably start it. It's super rare that I run an auction. So if I run an auction, I'm starting out my bid at the lowest price I would be comfortable taking for the item. I would never start an auction at 99 cents if I'm not okay with it potentially selling for 99 cents. Then we have some Paddington Bear. These are super cute. These ones are dated 1984. These are Crazy Critters 1983 by Hallmark. Stand here and show you guys stickers for forever. So I'll just show you. We have these. And then I have some new in the package teacher stickers. And I don't think these ones have a date. No, these ones don't have a date. I'm going to do a holiday lot. I have some Valentine's Day, some Easter, a nativity scene, and then what are these? Christmas. And these are all Hallmark. And then I'm also gonna lot these ones up. So I have 2 of these Crayola party stickers. And then I'm putting all of these dinosaur stickers in a lot. This one is not Hallmark, but these ones are all Hallmark. So let me show you some of the pencils. If I saw a character on a pencil, I was just throwing it in that box. So I didn't even know. I got a 1987 Care Bears pencil. And then this is a 1980 olive oil pencil. And these ones are both used. This is like a blast from the past. This is Wuzzles. I haven't heard that name in forever. And it has a Wendy's stamp on the top. And then a vintage Detroit Tigers pencil. Just says Tiger Stadium, which Tiger Stadium is no longer a thing. It's Comerica Park now. And then this is a Got Milk pencil. And this one's brand new. And then these two Penguin Cool It pencils. Like I said, I'm gonna lot those together. And then I got this vintage Pepsi. It's dried out, but you never know. Couple bucks. So that's everything that I picked up there. Let me show you guys the cleaning products because I really didn't show you guys what I picked up. I got this Magic Reach Mr. Clean. It only sells for about $25 to $30, but since I paid less than $45 for everything, it was a really great pickup. That's how a lot of this stuff ended up being such a great pickup because I hardly paid anything for all of this. So these, I don't remember which one of these. I'll pop it up on the screen, but one of these I have listed for $50. I think it might be these two together, but I'll pop up prices. I did grab the Pledge Grab It, and then they had a refill as well. And this is the actual like Swiffer thing inside of there, and then the refills. And I have them listed separately. I list everything like that. I list it separate because it's the refills that they're looking for, especially when something becomes discontinued. I picked these up in the basement and I didn't record this at all. The Gillette Atra, they search Gillette Atra, sort by the highest price. You'll be blown away what some of these razors will go for. These ones are not the big ticket ones because they aren't all metal, but I should be able to get between $30 and $35 for this one. And then this next one, I priced it a little bit cheaper just because it is brand new, but the blister packaging dried up because it is really old and it came out, but it is, I put new other. These are the big ticket McDonald's stickers. So somebody sold one sheet of these for $20 and I have 4 of these. So I'm gonna list mine for $20 a piece, quantity of 4. And, oh, actually, I have 5. So possibly $100 in McDonald's stickers right here. I have 1 pack of these bubble stickers, which the bubble stickers kind of are, they're a little puffy. I don't know if people say puffy or bubble. Stickers are brand, this is the first time I have found vintage stickers. I always look for them because I know they sell, but I've never found them. And then I have these really cool reflective stickers. I have never heard of the Professor. He's a McDonald's character, and these are dated 1985. So I'm not too sure what these ones are worth. I did not see a sold comp. So more than likely what I'm going to do is lot these two together and probably ask 30, 25 or 30 and just see what happens. The crayons, it's still up in the air. I probably won't list these until next week sometime, but I opened up this one and the first crayon that I pulled out is Indian Red, which obviously they've renamed that. So I'm not too sure. It would be easier for me just to sell them just like this. I have 3 of these. None of them are new. 1 package is mostly new. I could probably pull colors from certain boxes and create some new ones, but I don't know if that is worth my time. This is something I need to research a little bit. I do sell vintage crayons. Usually they sell on Facebook Marketplace for me. Trying to see if there's another color in here that I can, yep, right here. This one is Thistle, and that one is brand new, hasn't been used. So this should be pretty packed with a couple more discontinued colors, since this one is dated 1988. Ooh, this one is really rough. There's a brand new Indian Red in this one. I just spilled them everywhere. This one's 1988 as well. And this one was the one where almost all of the crayons are new. This is what's left in there, but it's full. There might be, I don't know, maybe 4 crayons that have been used in this one. So this one was a really good pickup. And then the McDonald's things, these, keep your eye out for these. They'll be marked on the bottom. This one, 1986. All the ones that I picked up were from 1986. They did do a remake of those, I think, in last year, in 2023. There's only 3 left in this one. The date is 1986 on these. And then same thing with these ones. It's not completely full. I might just lot these 2 together and ask, I have no idea, maybe $15 C cups. So I'm thinking, I have a couple boxes on the shelf over to the side of me. So I think I might grab a box from over there, throw them with these ones and the Mickey Mouse, and ask probably about $40 to $50 for them. These 2 boxes are pretty much full. This Mickey one, it's probably missing not even half. So there are some missing out of this. I got this vintage Joe Montana poster from 1988. It's brand new on the cardboard. I have not looked up prices. It has like a little bit of folding here on the edge, but other than that, it's brand new. And then I got this I Rock ZR poster. And this one is from 1992. Lamborghini poster. And I don't think, oh yeah, this one is 1990. Just bought those, had no clue, didn't look them up, just because I bought a poster 2 weeks ago. I wasn't recording, so I didn't show you guys, but it's a Detroit Red Wings hockey player. Hockey is the one sport that I do not watch. So I can't think of his name, and he's like really famous, and I should know this. But it's a vintage poster of him, and someone had it listed for like $2.25, and I paid $1 for it. So that's what made me look through these posters. And I didn't look them up, but I figured those 2 cars, popular cars, Joe Montana, popular football player, so maybe they're worth something, maybe not. Okay guys, this is where I'm gonna end this because I cannot hold off any longer to cut open the perfume box. This is the box. It is 40 pounds of perfumes. They're all vintage, so I am going to start recording that video right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on my next video on Tuesday where I show you what is exactly in this box.